Most of you won't even know about what I'm talking about today. You won't. You just won't because you just know the familiar things that you are familiar with, right? Because that's how most people go about. They want to invest. They would go maybe to YouTube, maybe to friends, and they will just follow whatever the kind of common theme, common narrative is. But the ones that really outperform the mark, the ones that make it over and over again, they will try to find things that no one is really talking about, but are still moving outrageous amount of moves. And that is how, ladies and gentlemen, you win over the market over and over and over. If you want to do that, please smash the like button, subscribe to this channel because we're going to talk about AIoT. AIoT, ladies and gentlemen, is AI of the Internet of Things, exactly. And believe it or not, it's at page 600 in coin market cap. Yes, page 600 in coin market cap. This is what I call a gem. This is what I call an under followed asset. Okay, no one really knows about it, but yet you can still find it, for example, on Binance. And the best thing is that it's actually on Binance Future, where you can trade it with above $50 million in volume. And that is very, very, very important for our trading. Okay. Now, if by any chance are, kind of not believing me, you're saying, what, I want to be critical about Jomo. I don't believe. I want to see, whether he can actually tell me that, show me some proof about him, finding it, trading it. Oh, no worries. Here you go, right at you, my friend. This is a trade alert on our membership from August 8th. Okay. I said buy 10% of your capital at least, or if you had $100,000, you put at least 10,000 rand on it. And this was the trade alert: buy above the 46 area. Okay. 46.3 area buy. Always have a stop loss, a very tight stop loss also. And I will explain, of course, why we got into it. But this was the signal. You can see it over here. And you can also see the entry over here, the 46 area. By the breakout, of course, have a stop loss. So this is the signal. This is the proof, okay? The proof is in the pudding, as they say, okay? The proof is in the pudding. Anyway, if someone doesn't want to give you proofs about things they say they traded, maybe you need to be critical about it and skeptic also. But hey, you can't be skeptic of me now. This is the chart of AIoT. You can see it's from Binance, by the way, as you can see here at the top. This is a Binance chart. It's from the perpetual Binance. This is the logo, cute logo of AIoT. No, look, something important to note. AIoT is an AI coin, okay? It's from the A, it's AI in the IoT, all right? So you know how people love those, fundamentals. I don't really care, okay? For me, yes, I care about the sector, okay, of where the coin comes from. I care about the price action. As you can see here in the chart, I'm looking at charts because it gives you the ability to do price action. That's what I like, okay? But hey, I don't care about the fundamentals. Look, so the entry that we had, okay, remember the 46 area, this was here. This is the 46. And look what happened ever since. Immediately in the first day, by the way, we already had like almost 50%. Now we had a big sell-off. We need to kind of sell into strength a little bit, hold a little bit while. We had some volatility kicking in yesterday also. But as you can see, it has continued ever since. And so far, we're actually at a 60% max gain in less than a week, okay? This is the thing. You rotate from one winner which stalls or ends a move to another winner which stalls or ends a move, because these coins, they don't go up forever. Okay, this is not Bitcoin. This is not your Bitcoin. This is not your Ethereum. This is not the coins that have what institutional power and buying power needs in order to kind of accumulate over time. These kind of coins, they don't usually accumulate over time. They do potentially have runs of a couple of 100%. Some of them have 1,000%, but then that is it. But you don't know which coin will actually do that. So what you want to do is, when one coin is moving, be on it, just like an IoT. We're on it, as I showed you on the signal from our membership. And by the way, if you want to join our membership, no biggie. All you need to do is just, scan the QR code or check the link in the description. join the VIP. We invite you. And of course, we're going to give you a small, gift from us. Here is a discount code, 25%, summer sale 25. Use it for 25% on all our membership. And you'll be able to find things like this. Okay, AIoT, you probably never heard about it. Even though it's an AI coin, it's an AI of the Internet of Things also. Ooh, amazing narratives. We all know that AI is the main narrative of the bull market of 2023 until now, right? Not only in crypto, but also in the stock market, okay? This is the main narrative. The main big money, okay, is going to AI apex, AI expenditure, okay? If you don't know that, that's okay. I'm here to tell you. But I'm also here to tell you that these are the coins that we trade. Now, this is not financial advice, okay? This is pure educational purposes and some entertainment. We want to have some laughs while we, do our lives. Always nice to have some laughs. But I'm going to teach you why I got into this in just a few words, but also I'm going to say something very responsible here. This is not a buy now at all. Okay, most of the coins, if not all of them, that I make videos about, they're not buy nows. Okay, if you want to buy now, if you want to see my signals, for example, the signal again that I showed and shared in the membership that I made, you need, okay, to click on the link in the description and come see that one, okay? Because then you're gonna get the signals. I can't give them on YouTube. That's irresponsible of me. But it's very responsible to give something like this over where people that I teach them what to do repeatedly over and over again. So if you want that, please come. You can, as I said, scan the QR code, link in the description if you're on mobile, and you have the coupon code SummerSale25. Okay, so don't buy it now just because I'm talking about it. That's irresponsible of you. Okay, so what did I like about AIoT? Well, very, very easy. I was actually looking at AIoT since this area. All this move, okay, for me was a neglect stage. I wanted to see if I can buy a breakout out of it. And of course, it broke out, but I didn't take a breakout. It actually moved like 70% in a day. But then it sold all the way back. This happens many, many times. We're just, these are shit coins. We're dealing with shit coins. You need to understand that, okay? Went all the way back down. By the way, that's why I take profits when the price moves in my favor. After 10, 15, 20%, take some off. After 30%, 40%, take some off. 50, 60, take some off. Always be taking profits because a huge correction or a reversal can happen anytime. We just don't know. That is the difference between me and a hodler that doesn't know what he's doing and has no skill set. He will just hold forever, doesn't know when to sell, doesn't know how to adhere to a plan, doesn't even have a plan at all, just buying and holding as if that's how people get rich, which is absurd. Okay, it's absurd. Yes, some people get lucky, but it's only luck, and luck is not a strategy. Where else people like me, which are very scarce, you don't have that, especially people that want to give the information in our edge, very scarce. We use a repeatable edge, and we understand that the market needs us to be proactive about taking the profits and not only about buying, also when to sell at a loss and sell at a profit also, because we don't know where the market will go. I just don't, and neither do you. Okay, so what did I see over here? It went all the way back down, so I thought, all right, this might be a scam, but then it moved again. Okay, it moved again from these lows made in a week, almost 200%. Beautiful. That's for me an up move. And then I saw it moving sideways like this. This was a 70 days pennant with a horizontal resistance. Okay. Now, what does that mean? It means that you had higher lows going like this. You see the trend line, but the upper trend line was horizontal. It's a horizontal pennant or an ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it. A breakout of these patterns, especially in the right market environments and especially at the right sectors and narratives, can mean a big move. And that's what we had over here in AIoT. We're having one of the biggest moves right now on crypto. Look, crypto is not like it used to be in the past. Okay, it's not like we're getting right now 200, 300% moves out of breakouts, even though here you have some moves, but it's not from a low risk, high reward standpoint. It's just from a randomness standpoint. But from a low risk, high reward, because hey, this had a very low risk from the breakout. The stop loss was like 3% loss or less. Okay, imagine that. That's an amazing area with small risk, potentially lose only 3% on the trade, but actually making 60. All right, that's a 20 to 1. All right, it's a 20 to 1 risk to reward average. Okay, so This is why we took this trade. Now, what am I doing now? Well, we do have some runner in it, made big bucks on it, of course. Okay, already this we printed. It's in the past. Small runner. However, I'm gonna look to re-enter at it if it allows. Let's say maybe from now it's gonna build another, another kind of pattern. Let's say it creates a bullish flag, for example. Okay, and then it breaks out from this bullish flag. Okay, I'm going to look to see where can I add back to it for another potential move. Okay, now maybe it won't happen. Maybe, AIoT is going to move another few days like this and bam, crash. I'm going to get it out of it roughly here and boom, bygones, move to another trade. That can happen also. Okay, but the main thing you need to understand is repeatable patterns. Also, this is a coin no one heard about, and that's the beauty of trading things that no one knows about. It moves, all right? They move beautifully because they are underfollowed. That's what I call a gem, okay? And you don't just want to buy me there. You want to have an edge on it, right, everyone? So hopefully you enjoyed this. You liked the video. And if you did, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot. And if you want to invest in yourself, I do invite you to join our membership. You can scan the QR code. And again, use the 25% coupon code SummerSale25. Why not? It's a coupon code, right? It is for you. And of course, come back to the next videos. Hopefully I can give you value here by teaching you how I view things and of course how to execute them with professionalism. Until next time, everybody, no edge, no trade. Cheers.